Hello everybody, we're the Geeks and the Giants, and in anticipation for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 for this week.
Running around at the speed of sound.
With a surprise entry at the end of this week, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, yeah, it's your boy Cloud and a certain one-winged.
Alright, let's go fucking go.
Yeah, alright. Alright, let's start by asking the most important question for this video. What was your fucking reaction for the initial release of Sonic?
When I saw it, I was just like, fuck. I was just like, who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to make Sonic look like that?
Right.
It had the whole teeth thing.
Yeah.
Eyes were small. It had an uncanny valley. Remember, there was a Chip and Dale movie that we have yet to do.
Oh yeah.
And Sonic was there, the original Sonic, and it moved around, and I did not like it.
Right? I'm like, yeah. There's a trailer on YouTube. Someone cut the trailer on YouTube of like Sonic 3, but it's the original design. So it's all Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and Shadow.
They had like the face.
It's great. If I can link it here, if I can find it and link it here, I will. But yeah. I just remember seeing. I didn't see the trailer at first. First, I saw the promo images, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" That's not Sonic.
I never saw the trailer. Just
Pictures.
Just to say like I just saw the pictures and I saw like the internet fully just doing God's work.
Yeah.
Bullying an entire studio into being like, you gotta change this. This thing is fucking ugly.
Right.
I think they did the same thing for Lilo and Stitch, where you see Stitch and he's like this iguana-looking thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
here we go again.
Really? Really?
But yeah, I say that's the most important question because honestly, there's not much to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog other than the fact that it's a pretty surprisingly good movie. Like, it's way better than what I ever thought it would be.
It was, not gonna lie, it was much better than what we expected. Is it a good movie? Sure. It's fine. It's a good entry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
it's not,
rookie's introduction into Sonic,
I agree.
Yeah.
It clearly has that vibe of like, what was the name of that kangaroo movie? It has the same actor as well, being like the friend of the kangaroo.
Oh yeah.
Especially that rabbit movie, the Easter egg rabbit.
Yeah, but isn't
same fucking actor as well.
Yeah, that's James Marsden's role, whether he's with Wolverine or fucking Peter Rabbit. This is like, if you didn't know anything else about Sonic, this is just like a tiny introduction of like who Sonic is.
Yeah.
But the best part for me, and no mistake, Ben Schwartz is amazing as Sonic. Like, cannot see anyone else voicing Sonic. The best part is Jim Carrey for me.
The best part is Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
This guy, like that meme where like it's the Ratatouille scene where it's an old Gusteau.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Gusteau?
Yeah, the critic reliving his childhood.
Yeah. Where we eat a little bit of like Eggman. We go back to The Mask, Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
All the really fun Jim Carrey movies, and I'm just like, I love seeing it. I know I know Jim Carrey has mentioned that was a face.
Yeah.
He did say that like, hey, this is just a character I played even off screen, because like that was all he was going through some shit. But I'm just saying, it was kind of nice to see it because it really brought me back to like my childhood.
Yes.
But he really carried this movie.
Yeah, him and Ben Schwartz are the reason to watch this movie because their chemistry is just amazing. Like, whether Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik is interacting with real people or with Sonic, you're just like, this man steals every scene he's in, and it's quite amazing to see. Like, I think before this, the last movie he did was like some weird movie set in Russia. It was pretty dark. Also pretty bad. I forgot what it's called. The internet can correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I think that's the last thing I ever saw him in, or saw a trailer of him for. But seeing him here doing his full Ace Ventura stick, and I'm like, alright, that's what I come for. Other than that, the CGI is pretty good too. Like Sonic just like blending in with the live environments. I'm like, fuck. If I had to rate the CGI alone, it might be like 9 or 10.
Okay, you know, I'll give maybe an 8. I'll give it that. You know, you could clearly tell from time to time where the actor John Marston kind of just like has to like carry nothing.
Oh yeah,
you could tell a little bit if you look a little close enough. You're like, you could tell that it's somebody really had to like rotoscope that thing bit by bit to make sure.
Also, did you say John
seamless.
Marston? His name is James
Wait,
Marston. He said John Marston.
Oh, James.
It's like I don't remember any cowboys in this one, but sure. I mean, we do get to see a rodeo, but yeah.
That's true. But this movie would have ended much quicker if it was John Marston.
But like seeing Sonic like that highway scene when he's doing super speed and like later on when he slows down time, like I kind of prefer that. Like it's on par with like the Quicksilver scenes. I'm like, you know what? These effects are pretty good.
Effects wise, yes. Scene wise, no.
Yeah. Oh, I mean the setup. You're like, I can do better with this. But again, it's a Sonic movie for kids. Again, we didn't know that we were getting deeper into Sonic's lore by the second movie. But like for this movie, you're like, it's passable. Like critic wise, you're like, yeah, it's passable.
Fun. You know, it is fun, and like I do like it that we're not taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
As well, you know, and like it's so funny because like at the start of the movie you see Sonic, he sees the movie and he's like they're watching Speed and like yes Keanu, and it's kind of surprising that we're getting Keanu in the third movie as Shadow, and I'm like, you know what, fuck yeah.
Alright. Like that, like looking back at it now, you're like, I like me a bit of foreshadowing. Like I do love the fact that Keanu himself was like, I want to be Shadow, I want this part. So
yeah. Give it to me.
Right. But I also like the fact that Jim Carrey completes the look by the end of the movie with him transforming when he goes mad in that mushroom planet. I'm like, there's the fucking look that we all know and love.
Yeah.
And it's also a nice setup for Tails because you're like, I really thought this would be like another Smurfs movie or like Alvin the Chipmunks where we're not going deep into their lore. Well, Smurfs and Alvin don't really have that much deep lore. Well, but Sonic, I didn't think we would go like deep. We did go quite like ice step level with like Longclaw. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know Longclaw would be here.
Yeah.
But seeing where it goes now, I'm like, oh, interesting. But I it's fair to say, like, not saying this movie is bad, but this is definitely the weakest of the trilogy. I haven't seen the third one.
Really?
But, like, yeah. Like, I feel like this would be the weakest. Like, cause out of the two, I like the second one more.
Okay. Because I'm complete opposite. Out of the two, I like the first one more.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there was some parts in 2 where I really liked, and I would say it's much more fleshed out, but I guess we'll get there when we get there.
Oh, I think I can see why though. Yeah, I think I can see why.
I will say, yeah, as much as a cookie cutter kids movie, feel good kids movie, this is.
Yeah.
Where they use the power of friendship kind of deal to win the day.
Yeah.
It's still kind of like, you know, again, as Enzo says, passable. It's still funny in its own right.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to remember some scenes, but it's mostly with Jim Carrey in it.
Yeah. Again, those two are just magical, like by themselves and with each other. I'm just like, all right, I'm just here for these two.
Yeah. By the way, this opens a door to a possible, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I got my fingers crossed. The super like the Smash Bros universe.
Oh,
I want to see movie. I want to see Kirby. I want to see Link.
Yeah.
I want to see Ike, even the Pinkmans. I'm like,
I mean,
Pikmins.
We are getting a Zelda movie soon.
See, like, look, I bet either this one or the next movie, there's gonna be like, oh, the Triforce opened the portal to another dimension, or the ring that Sonic has like opens up, and you're like, we're assembling a team,
right? To get you more excited, it's the Zelda movie is by the guy who directed Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So I'm like, Oh fuck. Oh Jesus.
And dude, there's a shit ton of lore when it comes to like Legends of Zelda.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that. Like, again, I want to see Link. I really hope they go with like the Breath of the Wild kind of story.
Yeah.
But whichever story they go with, I trust the director who's been doing the Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
So we're in good hands.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, did we give our ratings? I forgot. No, we didn't.
Not yet.
Not yet. I felt like we did though. Anyway, what would you rate Sonic the Hedgehog 1?
I would give Sonic the Hedgehog 1 like a good 7. You know,
Okay.
it's so fun. If you like Sonic, yeah, like it's still a fun watch. It's funny.
Mhm.
Clearly, Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey carry, no pun intended, this movie. But just do know that if you haven't seen this movie yet, or you plan to, know what you're getting into. It is a kids movie. It is lighthearted in some areas. It's not gonna get too deep. Clearly, some things are gonna be very PG, but other than that, it is like very clever in some areas, especially with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Animation's great since they fixed up the entire thing, and it's a build up to probably a really good trilogy. So I'm like, all right. Or
Yeah.
again, an expanded universe on like maybe the Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like, cinematic universe.
I would love to see that. Huh. Yeah, I'll give us a 7 as well. It's a very passable kids movie with like the Jim Carrey we haven't seen in like ages, and like a really good effect for Sonic. I'm glad the studio was like, hold up, the entire world doesn't like this trailer. We should
Yeah.
fix this. It's also sad that Sonic keeps releasing on the worst days possible, like the first two. Like this Sonic released in 2020, and they're like, we're out! And the world was like, we can't be together
Go
forever.
out.
Yeah. And then Sonic 2 like came out like a week before the Batman, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Sonic. I really am.
We got priorities. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like as much as we love that, we like Batman more.
Yeah, a bit more. Even though he does clearly take inspiration for him in the second movie, so I'm like, alright, sure.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been our video on Sonic the Hedgehog 1. To the audience watching, please comment down what your reaction was to the first trailer. We just like to know.
Yeah.
And who would you like to see if they ever made a Super Smash Bros. Movie? I wonder if they ever get Snake.
Kirby.
Or like the other guest characters. Like, they forgot fucking Sephiroth in this one. In the latest one. So yeah.
They do?
Yeah. They have Cloud, they have Sephiroth. Well, they have the main guy from Tekken. So yeah. You didn't know?
What's this one?
The latest Super Smash from years ago. All the DLC characters.
I was like, what movie are you talking about?
No.
I was like, what I meant?
No, I meant the
yeah.
video game.
The recent, they have Cloud, they got Sephiroth in there, they got Sora on like a set.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see something soon. But for now, we have these really good movies of video games that I never thought we'd ever see. Especially for like fucking Mario, where you're like, I guess I'm stuck with the 90s until the Chris Pratt one came out. I'm like, oh, thank God.
You know what's something I would love to watch? Metroid.
I was about to fucking say, I would love to see Samus.
Yeah, and like a bet, one of their top pick might be like Scarlett Johansson voicing Samus or something like that.
You know what?
Like,
she's the right ethnicity too, so it's fine.
right? She's a blondie.
Right? Anyway, if you like what you see here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok. TikTok to see our best and funniest moments. Spotify to hear us on the go. In the video, I'm Zoda's Voices and Wolf on Letterboxd. Sorry, Zoda's Voices on TikTok. I don't know why I forgot about that. But where can they find you? Where can they find you?
Oh, you can find. Oh, they could find me. What the fuck is that? Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
They can find me at JohnJUM_ on Instagram. It is my account.
And until the next one, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.